Hello, Paul here. I'm going to show you four of my latest tools that I use. I use regularly, and I'm putting them together. Can be used individually or together, and I'll talk to you about the pricing for that at the end. Can use them all for 30 days, no risk. So first and foremost, Clicky Stats. So this is clicky.com stats. Um, just clicking to log in. I'm already logged in. This to me I find is the easiest way to monitor your website stats on one page. So paulnicholson.com. So my website is it's still relatively new and I keep changing stuff on it. So my stats are not great, but I can see my visitors. This is just today. I can change it to last 7 days or whatever I want. I can see where they've come from. Google, Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, Wikipedia, LinkedIn. I can see the traffic flow. I can see the links. I can see the content. I generally spy when there's somebody live. You can see someone live on the site. This person came in via Google. This person came in via Facebook. So someone just clicked on a Facebook link. Direct. Again, probably via Facebook, but it may be secure. Not it didn't track the follow. And you can see countries, where they use, where they come, everything you want. You can set up a goal. So if you've got an online store and you want to track people going to a certain page, so if you wanted someone to come to your page, I'm not sure it'll work on this computer because it's already tracked. So if I wanted someone to come to paulnicholson.com and then I wanted them to go to this membership page, that would be a goal to get them onto the membership page, to view the video and then track it to there. So yours might be a shopping cart. Oh, there, did you hear that? So that is the goal being tracked in Clicky. Clicky has just said, hey, you've got somebody on the page, so it did the cash till. So if it's your shopping cart page and someone's gone to a page where they bought something, you can set up an alert on your computer that just comes and tells you, yes, they're exactly at that page. So that's that goals, showing you 5 people, and this is just a test thing. So revenue, if you say it's a £10 page, every time somebody gets to that checkout, you can say that there's a revenue there. So interesting, good. It's a good tool to use. Campaigns are sort of the same. You can set up. What I would do for this is if you've got a Yellow Pages ad or you've got an advert on somebody else's website, I would set up a campaign where you add that URL. So you might be something like Yellow Pages referring domain, and then you'd put in yellowpages.com or something. Then you can track all the visitors you get from that advert you've paid for. So Clicky, that's a really fast overview. Obviously there's loads it can do. I am a white label service of clicky.com, and it's part of my membership program because I use it every day. I click on, I view people online, who's on my website, where are they going, what are they clicking on, and I can then start to look at the pages that are most popular and try to tinker with them to make sure that people are getting what I need them to get, and just paying attention to what people are doing. So that is the Clicky stats. You'll also have this on your website when you load it. It shows you where people are going, where they're referring from, all that sort of stuff. So it's telling me now there's one person online, which we know is me. So clicky.com stats is the first part that I recommend. How do I get rid of that? The second most important is the data dashboard. Now, this is what can do everything else. This can do Facebook stats, Twitter stats, your newsletter stats, your I'll show you. Let me go through it because there's just so much stuff this can do. So Bermuda Corona League is a website I do. So I'm monitoring Facebook pages, reach, views, and engagement. So I can see loads of different Facebook stats that I want to. I can see the Facebook countries that people are coming from on that Facebook group. I can see Google stats on searches, so on how they got to the page. So most people are Googling that website, then they're coming direct because they know the link, and then they're coming through Facebook. I can see the analytics of the page, the website. I can see live visitors. I can see countries visited from. Twitter stats, how many tweets, followers, listed favourites. I can do a Twitter search. I can do... do I want to click on finance? I can see on finance my... In fact, this would be interesting because yesterday I bought some new golf balls. So I can see Premier Lake balls, 48 quid. Yeah, they're nice balls. I can see my bank account on PayPal, all the things that I've paid for, checking through quickly. I can see Stripe accounts, payments on Stripe to my account. These are Stripe fees. I can see the Happy Me Formula Facebook page. It's just Happy Me Facebook page again. The reach, the views, the linking, my website stats, which, as I say below, I'm not going to there. So the other companies I use, stats, chilled. So what you basically do is you would go new dashboard. I'll just call it test, and then you would add a widget. And when you get to add the widget, this is where you can see advertising wise. If you use Google AdWords, Google AdSense, Google AdWords again, double click. If you're paying for adverts, you can monitor. I don't do it, so I can't show you. You can Google if you're putting adverts on your website, you can Google your AdSense payments. You can see your Google AdWords data. You can see your WordPress stuff you're not going to use. There's custom stuff as well for the more intense geeks out there, where you can link to funky coding sites. Email wise, you can link to all these different newsletter providers. So if you're running an Aweber campaign, you can send out a newsletter and see the stats. Same with MailChimp. Send out a newsletter. In fact, MailChimp will show you how many new subscribers you've got, how many emails has gone, bounces, unsubscribes, open rates, clicks, everything on one place. I mean, it's just showing you everything. Google Trends and alerts. So you could, if you've got a Google alert set up for your business, you can set up that feed to show you Google alerts. Basecamp, if you're using Basecamp, I can add a countdown. You can add a calendar. I'm not going to do that. Go to webinar, shows you the weather. So sales and finance, if you use any of these, you can see your stats. So this is where I connected to my PayPal. If your Stripe, if you have a Shopify store, you can see your orders and your sales. Salesforce. If you have a Xero accounting system, you can see income, expenses, sales, customers, suppliers. So you just click add, you connect it, and then it shows you the metrics. So you can see how well your website's performing on search engines. If you use any of these, you just add. It takes 24 hours to get the data for this, so there's no point in me clicking on it. You will add it and let you put your search word in that you want to check your website for, and then 24 hours after it'll tell you what your ranking is. and then it'll monitor what your ranking is every week. So this is where your social media is. So you just click add. I'll go through this one. I'll connect to my Facebook. I've already done it, so I'll click to that. Happy Me Life is Magic. And you just go overview. And that's how you pull the data for that. So I'll do another add widget. Social media. Facebook pages. Configure widget. Add name. Life is Magic again, and I can go and look. You've got everything you could want from your Facebook stats, like country list, like city list. So maybe where are my Facebook likes coming from? So you can see right there, there's 1,000 in United States. So maybe I should be catering my stats a little bit more, catering me for social media a little bit more to an American audience, to an Irish audience. What else? Twitter search. You can try it. There's all sorts it can do. I think you're getting the gist of what sort of things it is. So I can do a Twitter search for golf, and it will show me everything someone's put golf in. So if I was interested in tracking golf, or putting something like maybe, I don't know, it's Doncaster, right? So if I was looking to monitor a brand or a word, I'd go through and just search, and you can show in a dashboard, you can see a search term. What else? So you can see all sorts of stats for what you need. YouTube, configure YouTube, click on, you can monitor a certain video, or you can do your overview, unique viewers, maybe do that. No data. I'll just leave it at overview. You can see so 7,000 views in the last 30 days. You come up here if you want to do even more. If I want to go back 6 months and apply, then the data refreshes to 6 months worth of data or whatever it's been. So 33,000 views on YouTube, 61 subscribers in that time, 78 likes in 35,000 reach. So I'm killing you with information, I know, but I think you're getting the point that you can click on here, add a user, and then set up so they can only go to a certain dashboard. So if you've got a sales team, you would say, I only want this user to go to that dashboard, and I want them to only be a read-only user. I don't want them to be able to edit anything. I just want them to view stuff. So what you can also do is, if I go back to that last one, you can set up a TV mode. If you want a office monitor to show your stats, you could in theory just set this up on a monitor somewhere. When YouTube stats are going to come eventually. That's quite a lot of data now it's pulling. So you could in theory put this on a monitor on a wall and show your stats for whatever it is, your online visitors or your payments or your, I don't know what you do, so it's whatever you want it to do. So there's a cool I got rid of the Bermuda thing, didn't I? I think. Yeah, I used to have a link with Bermuda information on it, and you could just set it up on a monitor. So I think you're getting the data dashboard can do anything. So it's killing you with data, but you just go up and you click through your data, and you've got information in one place for all your stats, all the things that are happening in your business are all just a click away. So I think that's a cool feature. I think it's, I use it every day, just like I use Clicky. The third one is, and I might be losing you now. Some of you can shoot off if you've seen what you need to, but I'll carry on with the SEO health check for your website. So I'll click on mine. You can do it for more than one, but now this is going to tell me how healthy my website is. This is going to give me information again on, firstly, site audits, errors, issues, pages with no viewport. So there's errors on that page. It's telling me it's meta tag, which allows you to control the scale in which page appears on a mobile device. So these are non-responsive pages. So if people are coming to these pages on my website, they're not going to look great on a mobile device. Pages with duplicate titles. So I've got pages on my website that need addressing because they look like Google is saying these are the same page. So I can address those issues. Then I've got some warnings. So these are all things that are worthwhile taking your time to fix your website, because it'll improve your Google ranking. So if I go to my Google rankings, you can put in all the keywords that you want. So if this is a Bermuda security company or a bar in Bristol, you put beer, Bristol, real ale, Bristol, whatever you think people are Googling. Craft beer, Bristol, and you add those keywords. Then it's going to take a while for this system to go off and research where you rank in these keywords. So you can see paulnicholson.com, of course, is first and first. Paul Nicholson social media is first and first. So that in the last week has gone up from third to first, because I'm starting to really concentrate on these stats. I'm starting to pay attention to what people are doing, what Google's saying, what my account linkages are, and I'm just starting to slowly tinker with all this to make sure it's right. So it's taking a while, and you can see there's a lot of data. So I can see my Google Analytics here, which again you can see in the data dashboard. I can see the sessions. The page sessions is 2.3. The average time on the page, and you can see this has gone up in the last week. New sessions, my bounce rate, which is steady at about 50%. So a bounce rate is people who come to your website and don't take any action. They don't go to another page. They don't click on a button. They don't click contact. So if they come in and leave, Google know that your website isn't engaging people more than whatever that one piece of content is. I can see where they're coming from. Again, I'm trying to give you a fast overview of everything that can happen on these pages. All these three different tools, but each tool has its own unique ability, and it needs its own video. So that's the third part of the membership collective. Again, you can get them all you can pay one at a time for all these tools, but there is a bigger value if you use them all together. And then the final one, I won't really show you it fully, is the social media dashboard, where a lot of people have seen it in the past. You can come in and you can schedule your posts, and you can research videos and do visuals. So I can research latest golf stuff, latest news. You can search, I don't know, Google News, Donald Trump, right? He's going to blow this up. I can search Google, Theresa May, Donald Trump to hold. You can schedule that and just repost it. Schedule it for Twitter tomorrow, 10:50. Schedule it. That post will go out tomorrow at 10:50. So if I go here, now it's here, look. I can edit it. Oh, edit it. I can add all my other accounts to it. And again, this is a different video. It's a full training video on how to use a social media dashboard. I'm going to delete that before it goes out because obviously I don't care. You're going to get your stats, all sorts of stats on your tweets that you've sent out, or your everything that you've sent out. Loads of stats. I'm just going to jump through it. Visual Composer is a cool tool for those visualization sort of posts. So there's a million different images in there. So you Google whatever you want. So you search whatever you want. You come up with an image. You grab whichever one down the side you fancy putting it on. You attach the image to a post, test post, and then that goes out whenever you choose. Today at 4:20. Another great tool that is so easy to use. And then in your scheduler, you have got, well, you went to my scheduler, didn't it? You have got a test post, preview image. There's your image that you've just created, and it's going out at 4:20 today to Twitter. So again, I'm going to delete it. So 4 massive tools that are all really, really easy to use. I use them every day. I'll be scheduling my content for today now. I generally do my content one day at a time. I really should get into the habit of firing it out more like a month in advance, but I like to go with the flow of my content and see how I'm feeling. So these are 4 massive tools. If you go into this membership video, it explains that I give a lot more away than that for £50 a month, and it's worth watching this video where I explain the full membership package, which is £50 a month at the moment. It will be going up soon because the first few people are going to get it at that much value. But as I say, you can also use those different accounts. Sorry, those different tools one at a time if you want to. But I just wanted to give you an overview. I realise this has dragged on way too long, but the tools have just got so much value in them. They've got so much things they can do. And I recommend them because I use them. So give me a shout. You'll see the support button down at the bottom of my website, or the contact buttons are everywhere. Send me a message here if you want, and I will get back to you as fast as I can. Have a great day. See you all again soon. Cheers.